Hi, I'm Dave, the host and co-creator of Dopey, the amazing podcast on drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. Everyone has been saying I should start making YouTube videos, so I figured we'd start with something I know nothing about, the Daily Reflections. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I know it's gonna be great. Trust me.
Good morning, Dopey. Your favorite podcast. Now a YouTube show. Good morning.
Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to Good Morning, Dopey. Today is December 30th. It's actually my sister's birthday today. And welcome again to Good Morning, Dopey. My name is Dave. I'm with Howie. And we are coming to the close of the year. The experiment of the Daily Reflections is almost over. 2 Good Morning Dopey listeners, or viewers, I guess you would call them, will receive a pair of Dopey socks. And they just might be you. And I'm going to read some comments from some Good Morning Dopey viewers. Just keep it in the family. See what's happening. And let's see what I can find. Everybody loved Amy on Good Morning Dopey, the great Amy Dresner. And Kim McL writes, love Amy. Dave, great content. Mick Cryan writes, Dave, seeing your eyes and facial expressions gives a whole new dimension to a person I already loved and somehow now love more. That's very nice, Mick Ryan or MC Ryan. Wow, look at my hair. Fucking hell. Hold on, let me see what I can do. Can't do anything with this thing. What do you think? What are you on your phone? We're doing work over here. What are you doing?
Sorry, I have to check messages for my wife.
Check the stock market. Makes me think certain conversations would have been perceived completely differently on the podcast if people could have seen your smile. Did you notice that the daily reflection months follow the 12 steps? I can't believe she wrote that. That's so funny because I said that every month over and over again. That's Selena Hoover. All right. People love it. Richard Prado writes, I didn't even stab him, LOL. When you read LOL, do you read LOL or do you read LOL?
I read LOL. What do you mean LOL?
Chris always thought it was LOL.
Oh, to be funny.
I don't know. That's how
he
read
he
it.
knows that it's LOL.
I don't know. Today is December 30th, and December 30th is the reading of the day is about anonymity. Anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all of our traditions, reminding us to place principles before personalities. Tradition 12 became important early in my sobriety, and along with the 12 steps, it continues to be a must in my recovery. I became aware after I joined the fellowship that I had personality problems, so that when I heard it, the tradition's message was very clear. There exits an immediate way for me to face with others my alcoholism and in attendant anger, defensiveness, offensiveness. I saw Tradition 12 as being a great ego-deflator. It relieved my anger and gave me a chance to utilize the principles of the program. All of the steps and this particular tradition have guided me over decades of continuous sobriety. I am grateful to those who were here when I needed them. Yeah, anonymity, the idea is that it's not about us specifically. It's about what we do spiritually as opposed to who we are and our foibles as people. I struggle with this one because here I am doing a fucking YouTube show about anonymity and daily reflections, and you can see who I am. Although that doesn't mean you can really know who I am. Anyway, daily reflections. I don't think we're going to go back to this. I do appreciate the protests from the audience on this. I'm going to read this a little bit more because I don't really even understand it. The 12th tradition is anonymity. Tradition 12 became important early in my sobriety, and along with the 12 steps, it continues to be a must in my recovery. I became aware after I joined the fellowship that I had personality problems, so that when I first heard it, the tradition's message wasn't very clear. There exists an immediate way for me to face with others my alcoholism and attendant anger, defensiveness, offensiveness. I saw Tradition 12 as being a great ego-deflator. All right. The idea is that the focus isn't on you and it's on the principles. And I understand that. And that's when they talk about placing principles before personalities. I'm sure, Howie, you got a lot from this. Howie, what did you get from this anonymity thing?
You know, I've always been confused, now that you mention it, about the anonymity component, because I don't understand why it's important for people in the program to be anonymous. But I think I'm misunderstanding anonymous.
Right. Well, the point is, as far as I know, the point is, if you wave the banner of the program, then you represent the program. And a person can't represent the program because a person is flawed. And the program is based on principles. People can't really carry those principles out, so we don't represent the program. The program needs to represent itself. Because if we do something wrong, it reflects badly on the program. That's the idea of anonymity, I think. What do you get from that?
No, I understand what you're saying. That makes perfect sense. So then does that mean that people who are in the program can talk about recovery, but they shouldn't say, I'm a member of this 12-step fellowship? But why can't part of the program be, at this point, because it's been around for so long, the recognition that people are flawed, but that it's actually good for you to talk about it because it removes some of the stigma? Well, the pressure. It's just like Orthodox Jews, right? Orthodox Jews. Just like. It's similar. Orthodox Jews, right? Yeah. They can't drive a car on Shabbos. They can't use electricity. But if they have the mikvah or whatever that line is in the neighborhood, then they can. And I think in our loophole, in the 12-step loophole, I can say I go to a 12-step fellowship. Right. And I don't say I'm a member of AA. And that's maintaining my anonymity. Okay, I can say I'm an alcoholic in recovery or I'm a drug addict in recovery, and I'm not. I go to AA meetings at so and so. So it's like that's the anonymity component. And it's anonymity within your friend and family group, your peer group. I mean, obviously, it's not. I mean, they talk about it at press, radio, and film. They talk about it in a lot of different ways. But the idea of principles before personalities is, like, let's say I'm an asshole and I go around saying I'm a member of Narcotics Anonymous. Mm-hmm. Someone's like, oh, this asshole is a member of Narcotics Anonymous. I wouldn't want to go to that fellowship. So they don't want individuals to represent I understand that. The fellowship. And listen, I am certainly not the greatest relayer of this information. Right. And I appreciate everybody in the Dopey Nation to add stuff to the comments about anonymity. If you think I missed something, please add it. And Howie, did I make any sense to you there? No, not at all. Come on. I think I made a lot of sense. Sure, you made a lot of sense. I made a lot more sense by the end than the first run through it. Yeah. So I get it. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed our deep yet shallow dive into the daily reflections. We have one more day tomorrow. We have a very special guest. So stay strong, everybody. Thank you very much. And fucking toodles for Chris.